Here are 5 standards every man needs to pass for a capable life. Let's get straight into it. 1. 40 push-ups in 1 minute. The push-up is a great exercise. It's a very foundational pushing exercise and we all need a bit of strength in our lives. Compared to an exercise like the bench press, where our scapula is stapled against the bench, in a push-up they can move freely, making this a more natural movement. Being able to do 40 push-ups in 1 minute shows you are fit, you have some muscle, and perhaps most importantly, in a Harvard study, men who could do 40 push-ups in 1 minute had a 96% low risk of getting heart disease compared to men who couldn't go past 10 push-ups. So, practice your push-ups. 2. 10 pull-ups. The pull-up is the best back exercise there is. Besides building muscle in your back and your arms, it will also develop your grip strength. It will help your posture if done with correct form, and it will train your core, especially if you do L-sit pull-ups. And the pull-up is like an honest friend. If you're carrying a little too much fluff around the midsection, this exercise will tell you. If you can only do a few reps, doing multiple low rep sets throughout the day, called greasing the groove, is perhaps the quickest way to build up the max number of reps you can do. And whether you do pull-ups or chin-ups doesn't really matter. 3. 100 bodyweight squats. Yes, squatting heavy weights is impressive, but a way more functional test of lower body strength is if you're able to do 100 bodyweight squats in a row. Having good muscular endurance in your legs makes everything in life so much easier, and you'll get a big pump too. So don't be afraid you'll lose all muscle if you drop the weights. Focus on quality over speed and reaching proper depth. If you can't do 100 in one set, no problem. Try accumulating 100 reps over the course of a day, and pretty soon you will be able to. 4. A 5-minute deep squat hold. In many Asian and African cultures, the deep squat hold is a very natural position. In Western cultures, it is often replaced by sitting on a chair, and the ability to relax in a squatting position is often lost. The deep squat hold has many health benefits. This one exercise builds ankle, knee and hip flexion, helps support better breathing, and promotes relaxation. Some people even call it the longevity pose. Now, this isn't the only mobility exercise you need to be doing, but it's a great start. Start with a minute or whatever you can hold and slowly build up the time you are able to spend in this position. 5. Take up a combat sport or martial arts and try sparring for a few rounds. I'm perhaps a bit biased, but I think every man should take up some form of martial art at one point in their life. You don't have to compete, but there are so many benefits in martial arts that you have to at least give it a try. Besides all the physical benefits, the mental strength you'll develop is crazy. You'll develop restraint, confidence, mental toughness, and being able to defend yourself or your loved ones is something that is a good skill to have. I hope you never have to, but it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. P.S. If you don't know if you're in good shape or not, try sparring for a few rounds and you have your answer. So, these are my 5 things that I think every man needs. To quickly recap: 40 push-ups in 1 minute, be able to do 10 pull-ups or chin-ups, do 100 bodyweight squats, hold the deep squat for 5 minutes, and take up martial arts. Do you agree, or are there other things you definitely would add to the list? Let me know in the comments. Of course, these standards don't exist in isolation. They build on 3 physical qualities that every man needs. Watch this video next to see the framework that ties all of this together.